Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Jack with Sioux Falls Dent Repair. Today I'm going to kind of walk you through some of the process on how we go about fixing dents on motorcycle gas tanks, how I've got to go about holding the tanks and securing them so that I can go about making these types of repairs. So we're going to go ahead and flip the camera around here and show you a little bit about this entire process. So we've got here, this is a 2005 Harley Davidson gas tank that we've got set up on our Ultra Dent Tools motorcycle tank vise stand. So this actually mounts the gas tank to a secured vise here, and this is actually bolted into the ground so that this thing is secure. It's not going anywhere while we're doing these repairs. So also I've got up on here, this is the Get a Grip arm for holding my heat gun. So you probably wonder what's going on with the heat gun here. So what I've got to do is actually keep a constant temperature of anywhere from about 160 to 190 degrees. So how I go about doing that is I've got this little infrared thermometer that I use. So I actually turn this on here, and I'll go ahead and show you here. So I don't have it on temperature now. It's just generally running. So right now I can check the temperature on this gas tank here, right where this dent is, right up in here. And I actually already removed quite a bit of this damage here. We'll go and have an after video here and everything while I'm, when I finish, I should say. But anyway, so this is how I go about checking the temperature. So right now we can see it's 126 degrees, and I'm gonna actually turn this up here when I'm going about making the repairs. So another thing when doing these tanks, I've actually got to have the fuel tank assembly obviously removed, but also the fuel pump assembly here is completely removed as well. Unfortunately, when the customer actually got this tank taken off, they actually found out that it had quite a bit of, it's got some type of a protective coating that somebody installed or something like that, where they actually kind of used, it almost looks like a primer here. Let's go ahead and show you what it looks like. So as you can see though, it's flaking off in sheets. See that big sheet sitting down there? So that's one. Well, the customer's going to have to go ahead and get this fixed before they mount it or put it back on, because it actually plugged up the entire fuel assembly. As you can see, look at all that. That's gnarly. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get access through the top part of this gas tank here. Traditionally, what we would go about doing is they make multiple different style plates to actually install on here. So this is for a newer style Harley, but typically what we would do is bolt a plate to this assembly. Obviously this one won't fit, but this is just an example. And then that allows us to actually have something to put a tool in these holes here and actually pry off of. So obviously with this tank being as old as it is, I don't actually have a prying plate for this gas tank here. So we're actually going to go ahead and I've got a different style setup here where I'm actually using what's called a, this is going to look pretty crude, this is a Dent Dial. So what I'm actually doing is installing this in the gas tank as so. And then I'm actually using this end here that you're seeing with the tape on it. I'm actually using that to push on the backbone, so that bottom piece there where this red cap is, down in there. And that allows me to have the proper leverage, so I push on it like this. So I'm pushing that way. So this is pretty hard to do with one hand. But anyways, and that allows me to push this damage out. Obviously now I actually have to keep this temperature, like I said, somewhere between 160 to about 190 degrees generally. What that does is it keeps the paint very soft and whatnot, so I'm able to go about pushing this damage out. On Harley tanks, the paint is extremely thick, so especially with this damage here being on the, let's flip this around, with this being where these decals and stuff are, it's even less strong. So it's heat is a huge thing in the repairs of motorcycle gas tanks. They put so much clear and everything on these gas tanks to go ahead and try to basically make the tank really smooth, where they put these lines and stuff in, because right here, I mean, you can still kind of feel an edge where the paint and stripe line is, but they actually put quite a bit of clear on here so that it's smooth, and then it's actually, you know, they can buff and shine it up and make it look really, really nice. So, and also we've got a, this is a hail car we had in on Monday. We actually finally just got approval from, well, the insurance company actually did a total loss on this vehicle. So we're actually, the customer is going to be buying this one back, but they are going to have us go about repairing the damage on this vehicle. It's basically the biggest thing with it. It's got a tow assembly hooked up to it. So they're actually able to pull this behind their motorhome. It makes it, you know, it's already set up. The thing's got only like 88,000 miles on it, so it's a really, really nice condition CRV. So that's why they're going to go ahead and buy it back from the insurance company and actually have us still repair the damage on it anyways, just because it's been a really reliable vehicle on it. I mean, a Honda with 88,000 miles on it, I mean, that's nothing. That's like first oil change for them things. So anyways, so I thought I'd just walk you through some of the repair process here on this motorcycle gas tank, and then just kind of give you an update on as far as the hail car here. So if you've got any kind of the recent storm damage that we had come through, unfortunately we had 3 tornadoes come through Sioux Falls. If you realized that you had any type of tree limb damage, minor damage, anything like that, where the paint's not damaged on your vehicle, feel free to go ahead and give us a call. We'd be happy to set you up with an estimate time and see about getting you scheduled in for repairs over here at Sioux Falls Dent Repair. So remember, don't let your car sit at a body shop for a couple weeks and have their process repair it. We'll be able to get your stuff done really, really quick and much faster. And you actually get to maintain the factory paint job on your vehicle. So you're not dealing with any paint mismatch, any color mismatch, anything like that. So anyways, if you need anything from us, feel free to go ahead and give us a call at 605-595-4061. We'd be happy to chat with you. Thanks for watching and have a great Friday.